Hi, everybody. Welcome to Whole Wellness. My name is Ann. Thank you for tuning in. I want to talk to the ladies today. What is it when you wake up and you get ready for the day that makes you choose the outfit that you put on? What is it that attracts you to style or fashion or trends or fads? You know, what is it about a pair of shoes, the accessories, the colors of the outfit that you choose or that you put together? What inspires you to dress the way you do? And why do you dress differently for work versus the club versus going to dinner with your friends versus going to church versus hanging out at home? There's a part of me that struggles to understand the purpose and the point of dressing in this manner. In other words, like, why are we dressing differently, as I mentioned, for all these different functions? Like, I get that when you clean your house or do yard work, you don't necessarily want to get grass stains or things like that, or chemicals on your nice pants or your nice blouse, or, you know, wear a dress that you might wear to church or to work or whatever while you're cleaning or gardening or whatever. Or if you're going to go hiking or to the playground with your kids or whatever the case may be. But why? So we all have a set of grubbies. That's what we used to call them as kids, and I still call them that way today. And when I'm hanging around the house and I'm cleaning or doing yard work or in my studio painting, I wear my grubbies. The clothes that are stained or faded or I don't wear generally, like, out in public anymore. They're the clothes that I have not spent a lot of money on. They're very worn. They could probably be thrown out or recycled or repurposed and used for something else, rags or whatever. But I need grubbies for my cleaning, my yard work, and art painting in my studio, so I use them for that purpose. My question is that this is the trend. I see females, I'm talking specifically about the females here. But before I talk about that, now that the thought occurs to me, let's talk about the guys. You see the guys at work. Some guys at work are required to wear a uniform. Same with women. Some guys are required to wear a suit and tie. Some men are required to wear safety gear. So it depends on the job, of course, that you have. But generally speaking, for the average worker, a guy going to work is going to be wearing a business casual shirt, a polo or a button-down Oxford, or a sweater vest, or, you know, something like that, and a pair of khakis. They're not going to generally be wearing jeans or, you know, pants that are ripped up or anything like that. And men, as a general rule, that, you know, are not required to wear a suit and tie, and that are not required to wear a uniform, and are not required to wear safety gear, they all look the same. You don't really know where a guy is going, where a man is going, if he's dressed in a polo shirt and a pair of pants. Like, you know, he looks like he's possibly going to church. He looks like he could be going to work. He looks like he could be going to brunch with his grandma. He looks like he could be doing any number of things. You can't really tell, you know, what that outfit is for. But with women, it's very different. It's very different. And I want to know, let me rephrase that. I implore you to do some self-reflection or just ponder this question. Because some women will say, I dress for myself. I dress the way I want to because it makes me feel good. But let's push it a little bit further, because that's not an answer in and of itself. What makes you feel good? What is it about that outfit that makes you feel good? So ponder that while we're talking about what you can tell about a woman based on how she dresses. Unlike men, where you're not sure where they might be going, but a woman who is wearing like a T-length, you know, just below the knee, floral kind of conservative neckline dress and maybe some flats or some short heels and maybe a hat, maybe not, carrying a nice purse or whatever, could possibly be going to church, could possibly going to brunch with her grandmother, could possibly going to a meeting at school. But a woman in a pantsuit with a blazer or a A-line straight skirt or, a pair of dress slacks and a blouse or something like that, you presume that person is probably going to work or a work meeting or possibly school, but she's probably not going to be going to church in a pantsuit, probably not going to brunch with grandma in a pantsuit. There's a certain association we have with different kinds of outfits. We can deduce certain things about what she might be doing or where she might be going or what kind of lifestyle she has, or we can tell a little bit about the woman depending on the kind of outfit she has or what her goal is, what she's doing. Similarly, when a woman dresses in a very risque, promiscuous, revealing type of an outfit, chances are she's not going to brunch with her mom. She's not going to a school event. She's not going to work. She's probably going to the club. Chances are she's single. She might have a significant other. There's certain things, you see what I'm saying? Like, again, let me stress here that this is not across the board by any stretch. Please don't misunderstand that I'm judging anybody. I'm not judging people. I just want us women to think about what we're doing, how we're presenting ourselves, and how we're putting outfits together, because it is telling. We could sit here and debate for days about what really is at the bottom of, the inspiration for any given outfit for a woman. But I'm here to tell you, if you're a man, if you're a woman, you can tell a lot about a woman based on how she dresses and the way she puts an outfit together. A woman who is very self-confident, very sure of herself, very high self-esteem, very high level of self-worth and self-respect will dress very conservatively because she values herself, she values her privacy, she values intimacy and protecting those parts of her that probably, for the most part, shouldn't be shared with the public. So she doesn't dress in a manner that exposes her to people that might be looking at her and her outfit in a compromising or offensive sort of way. She's not trying to sell anything about herself by dressing a certain way. Conversely, I tend to think that those women of us that do dress very scantily and risque and expose private parts of ourselves in the manner that we dress, this is just my opinion and I could be totally wrong with this. I have heard way too many women make the claim, or make the excuse is what I call it, that they're proud of their assets and that's why they dress the way they do. Okay, and I get that argument. That's fair. That's fair. However, if you're proud of it, right, and you want to show it off, what is the end goal? Why would you want to show that off? Because you're proud of it? That's a circular argument. You want to show it off because you're proud of it. You're proud of it, so you want to show it off. But what's the end goal? Why? What is the end goal? To gain attention, to get people to look, to get people to notice her. That is what the point is. If there was no validation, here's the key word, this is the point. If there was no visual or verbal or physical validation being received by that woman because of the way she dressed or as a result of the way she dresses, then why is she dressing in that way in the first place? If we were all walking around this earth blind, would we really dress like that? Probably not, because there would be no validation. For me personally, I tend to dress in a manner that is very loud, meaning colorful. I'm not sure if you've noticed in my videos, some of my outfits are very bland. It really depends on what I'm doing. I don't dress up to get on camera. I just really record when I have the time. And today I'm dressed for work and I'm in orange and bright colors. And because I'm an artist and I'm very emotional and I'm a writer and I'm very creative, even though I work with numbers and I'm an accountant professionally, my personality and who I am is represented in my outfit by all of the color I wear, color and patterns. If I could lift my leg up, in fact, let me turn the camera. I'll show you my leggings that I've got on today. They're like a sea theme. So that's just the captain's wheel or whatever. And like, you can kind of see the leggings and the orange and stuff that I have on today. So my thing and the way I dress and how I choose my outfit, boy, there goes the camera again with a weird shiny face, even though I do have oily skin anyway. I think I'm doing okay overall. My gosh, that's weird. As a general rule, I dress pretty colorfully in terms of style. I wear a lot of layers because the climate I live in, you just never know what the weather's going to do or how it's going to be. So I wear layers a lot, like cardigans or pullovers or something like that over like a t-shirt or a cami or a base layer. But for me, it's all about color. I don't dress with really low cut stuff or really short lengths of skirts or anything like that. As far as exposure of myself and my physical person, that's just not me. But I do dress in bright colors, and there's a pretty logical reason for that. It's not to gain attention. It has nothing to do with validation for me. It has everything to do with color and fabric and patterns allow me to be creative and express myself and how I'm feeling through my dress. So it has nothing to do with any external validation that I might get from my outfit. It really has everything to do with me and how I'm feeling that day. And I'm not looking for anything from anybody that day. No matter what it is, no matter where I'm going, I tend to dress the same every single day. Except, like I mentioned, for those days where I genuinely and legitimately have to have my grubbies on because I'm cooking, cleaning, gardening, or in the studio. But I implore women and also men to look more closely at the women that you're getting involved with, and women too, to stop and think, is your dress being put together for the purpose deep down inside? Don't comment on this video. Don't argue with me about it. Just do it for yourself. Think about this and ruminate about it for your own good. It's not for me. It's for you. Think about how you're dressing every day. Think about the outfits you're putting together and stop and ask yourself, really dig deeply, am I putting this outfit together in order to get attention from others? If for some reason, deep down inside and confidentially in your own mind and heart, you're able to soundly answer that question with a hard yes, then I would highly recommend digging a little bit deeper about the self-love and the self-worth and the self-esteem issues that you may have, and look at and explore and work on positive self-talk and improving your own self-image, and trying to get away from and put a concerted effort into getting away from and trying not to dress in that manner that is maybe geared towards the sole purpose of garnering attention from others. If you can answer the question that yes, you're putting your outfit together in order to get validation, that tells you a lot about your state of mind and your state of self-respect and self-love. And you are worth more than just being a piece of meat or a piece of eye candy for someone else. Yes, it might make you feel good because you're getting attention, but it's not good attention, and it's not because of your soul, because of your brain, because of your heart, because of what you have to offer truly. Because a piece of meat is a piece of meat. It can be got anywhere. And I'm a believer that there's always going to be someone better than you, someone smarter, someone prettier, someone younger, someone more talented. So love yourself for who you are and what you have to give, because no one can give what you have to give on the inside. You're one of a kind. Thanks so much for tuning in to Whole Wellness with Ann. I hope you guys got something from this video. I'm always thinking. Sometimes I need to turn the brain off, but stay tuned for next time. Until then, take care, guys. Bye.